Spooky season is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. We are glad to have you here. So, the frights and the scares are going to be coming all month long. We've also got trivia, we've got showcase, we've got trending books, which are pretty awesome this week. And this week in comic history, we go all the way back to 1988, right here on Comic Evolution. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tim. This beautiful man over here is Wes, and this is Comic Evolution, your one-stop shop for all things comic books. We are incredibly grateful to have you here tonight, or today, or yesterday, or tomorrow, whichever it is that you're watching.
Whatever it is.
There you go. If you like what we're doing here, ladies and gentlemen, please do us a favor. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. We would love to have you. Wes, what do you always say?
Get in on the ground floor, guys. We're a brand new channel, and we'd love to have you.
Absolutely. Like, share, and subscribe right here on YouTube. And you can also find us over on Facebook if you want to tell people to get off your lawn at Comic Evolution. It is right down below. We are hitting 241 subscribers right now. Thank you guys so much. They are just rolling in, and we are fast approaching 250. 300 is right around the corner, and the sky is the limit. And we've got tons of things in store for you guys in the future. All right, enough of the business. Let's dive into Wes's comic book knowledge, and let's see how well he does with trivia this week.
Oh, we're going to do some trivia action. All right.
That's right.
Okay. I hope you went easy on me, because I went easy on you. So
I think so. I think so. I try to. I really do when I come up with these questions, and what I think is easy sometimes is not.
Exactly. And if I think it's easy, you know it's easy. So
well, why don't you go ahead and kick it off, Wes? Get us started.
All right. First question. Since you're such the Spider-Man fan, as many of us are, but you're like a super fan, this is a Peter Parker related question.
Okay.
What street does Peter Parker live on?
Shoot. Okay, so I'm going to flat out say I don't know. But I can tell you the section in New York he lives in.
Go for it.
Soho.
Okay.
He lives in Soho.
Okay. The name is Christie Street with a Y. Chrystie Street.
Wow. Yeah, no, I don't know that at all.
Okay. My bad.
No worries.
So maybe it was more medium than easy, I guess.
There you go. Whoever is watching,
that's the one I actually knew of the ones that I
had no clue.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, whoever's watching this that knows that, please let me know how you found out that that's the street he lives on, because this episode is where I found that out right now. All right, so easy question. No, totally good. Easy question for you today. What rock band did the entire soundtrack for Iron Man 2?
Black Sabbath.
No.
I don't know. I answered it so quickly. Like, Black Sabbath. Actually, I know it's not Black Sabbath, but I didn't know it was AC/DC. And Black Sabbath I knew was probably wrong. But it was just the first metal band I thought of. So
you were getting there. Yeah, AC/DC did the whole soundtrack for Iron Man 2. It's basically a greatest hits for all of
you know what? Stuff. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the opening song in the beginning of the movie is Shoot the Thrill.
I guess I kind of did know that, but
Wes and I are 0 for 0 right now. Go ahead, Wes, with your number 2.
So much for easy. Even though that probably was an easy question, I'm just a dum-dum. All right.
We're just fooling ourselves today.
Okay, moving on to the DC area.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to ask this question, but I'm going to give you an out. So let me read the whole thing, and then I'm going to give you the out.
Okay.
Or the caveat. How many Robins have there been? Part 1 of the question. Who were they? And if you can't name all of them, if you're able to name them in order of chronologically, I'll give you credit. The ones you do know.
Okay, so
So how many? Who were they in chronological order?
I'm going to say there have been 6 total,
Okay,
and I can only name 4.
go for it.
All right. In chronological order, Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, and then Damian Wayne. And then the other 2, I can't remember their names. But I know one.
I'm gonna give you full credit. The answer
Okay.
is 5,
Oh,
but you named all the ones that I expected you to name in
yeah.
order. The one you missed was only Robin for like 2 issues, like Stephanie Brown.
Yeah.
She was, I can't remember what her backstory is now.
See, and
But yeah.
I was even thinking of the Robin from The Dark Knight Returns too. I was counting that in there. But you're
So I
going
guess
with
it would be
me.
6.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I
And
forgot about that one.
I can't remember.
And that was
her
a female too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you know the
Okay.
names, ladies and gentlemen, put it in the comment section below.
But I give you credit for that one because you got it 90% correct.
Right on. Well, all right. Thank you very
Yep.
much. Okay, last question. We're going to stick with music again on this one, and it's basically the same as the first, but the
Great.
answer is different. You should know this. You should.
I won't. I'm horrible with band names but go ahead.
What band did the entire soundtrack for the movie Flash Gordon? Everybody knows this. You should know this.
No, they don't. No,
Everybody
they don't.
like me knows.
Flash Gordon, so like
Flash
the
Gordon.
70s.
Yeah.
What? That's so crazy too, because I was digging through some boxes in my garage and I found like a stack of old Flash Gordon comics today. So it's kind of weird that you say that.
That's wonderful.
Not that would have told me the soundtrack.
I'll give you a hint.
Yeah, give me a hint.
I'll give you a hint, and it's a pretty big one. They did
Okay.
the entire soundtrack for the 1984 Highlander movie. Come on, Wes. Come on.
I'm just trying to think of a popular 70s band that would have been in this movie or multiple movies. I don't know. I don't know the answer.
The answer is Queen.
Oh, I didn't know that. I actually did not. I've never watched Flash Gordon more than like maybe 3 or 4 episodes. During the show.
Yeah.
And I never saw the movie.
I've seen the movie probably 15,000 times. It's one of my favorite movies.
I thought it was ridiculous.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So
dang.
There you go.
Oh, well.
1-0 today. Join us again next episode for more trivia that we think is easy, and it is actually
that
really
was
hard.
Painful. No more soundtrack questions from you ever, please.
Fine, absolutely. Those are the only 2 good ones, anyways. Aside from the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff. All right,
I can name a few. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. It is spooky season, and we are going to go into Showcase. I've got a couple horror books that I wanted to show off, and I know you've got some stuff to show today too, Wes.
I don't have any horror books to show off. I didn't know we were doing that tonight.
No.
Okay.
We've got all month to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, but all right. If you don't mind, I'd like to go first and show
you
what I got here. All right. So I took my son to a bookstore in Knoxville the last weekend he was here. And we traded in some books that I got from that collection of novels and stuff that I bought a couple weeks ago. Got about $60 in trade at the bookstore, which is more than I was expecting to get. And they had this one long box of comics. And we dug through that, and he picked out about half, and I got half. And I'm going to show you 3 of the things that I got out of that. Cool. So first things first, this is a old 90s Marvel trade, X-Men and Ghost Rider, Brood Trouble in the Big Easy.
I like that.
Yeah, this is the crossover from Jim Lee, X-Men, and Ghost Rider that was going on.
Is that a square bound?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yep. Oh, it's almost trade size.
Yeah,
almost.
It is 4 issues.
Okay.
Yeah, and it is absolutely cool. This is a great story. The Jim Lee X-Men was going on at the time. Chris Claremont was doing the writing, and Howard Mackie and Ron Garney were doing Ghost Rider. at this time, I believe, or it might have been Texera that was doing it. Either way, it's an awesome story with the Brood in the 90s and X-Men teaming up with Ghost Rider.
Awesome.
Very cool. And two of the others that I got while I were there are these oversized Marvel graphic novels. This one I grabbed just as a curiosity because I had never seen it before. But this is Greenberg the Vampire.
Well, that is interesting.
Yeah, never seen anything like this. It's a Marvel
Who's that
graphic
published?
novel.
Oh, it's Marvel. Okay.
Yeah, right there. Never
I
saw
see.
anything like this. From the creator of Moonshadow, a story about the undead, the living dead, sin, redemption, the magic of love, and the healing power of chicken soup.
Interesting. Have you read it yet?
Not yet,
Yeah,
but
I'd be interested to know how
I'm
how it
very
turns out.
curious about it. Yeah, the
Yeah.
artwork on the inside looks different. It's painted by Mark Badger, written by J.M. DeMatteis, so it's got to be at least halfway decent.
Yeah, exactly.
And then this one I got, and I picked this out simply because it is designed just like an 80s movie poster. And this is Marvel graphic novel number 12, Dazzler the Movie.
I remember you sending a picture of that. That is so cool.
Is that not the coolest thing?
That's neat.
I think this is absolutely.
I've never seen that before.
Neither have I.
And you haven't read that one yet either, huh?
Not yet. No.
Yeah.
And on the back is a really cool Bill Sikowitz.
That is cool.
Is that?
I love. Isn't it fun finding stuff you never knew existed, and it's you get to show it off, and
This is pure window shopping. I bought this specifically for the cover.
Yeah.
Absolutely cool. And as soon as me and my son saw that, he's like, "Dad, you got to get that." I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to."
Agreed.
I got a couple more books to show you, and then Wes, it is all yours. So
Sure.
this is out of my collection. This is just one of my favorite covers. This is during the reign of Superman. This is Superman number 79.
Yep.
Love that cover.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. And then we had a trivia question about this last episode. And the one was, or it had to do with Greg Capullo. And we were talking about what if number 2 being some of his first Marvel works. And I have that right here.
If he had killed the Kingpin.
Yeah.
Or Kingpin. Yeah.
Yep. So interior artwork is Greg Capullo. Very early Marvel work.
Very nice.
Yeah, super cool. And then
that would have solved a lot of problems if Daredevil had just done it.
Absolutely. And to start off spooky season on my end, I've got 2 spooky-ish covers to show you. First is Black Cat Carnageized cover, Virgin variant, absolutely
nice,
gorgeous, and a little murderous.
Ooh,
yeah,
scandalous.
We love a good scandal. And one of my favorite comic book single issue stories. I've talked about this a million times in 100 different places. This is What If number 24, Wolverine Were Lord of the Vampires.
Yes.
I adore
it's a very cool story.
Yeah, I was talking about this with a guy yesterday, telling him the entire story from first page to last page. I've read it.
You should know it well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Some cool stuff from my end. Wes, what do you have to show us this week?
So I actually, this is going to surprise you, Tim. I actually have some brand new books that I bought for New Comic Book Day.
Okay.
Yes, or last week. I did not get there this week, which would be today, as at the time of this recording.
Now,
this is last week's New Comic Book Day stuff.
It needs to be said that you don't buy new books near as often as I do.
Not near as often.
Yeah.
I'm only currently reading like 3 or 4 books or 3 or 4 storylines. Well, one of those is the new Fantastic Four line. So this is Fantastic Four number 3. It's actually not bad.
Right on.
And of course they're going up against Doom, and of course. But I don't hate this story. It's only on issue 3, but I recommend it. Yeah,
and it's got the Fantastic car on the front too.
That's right. That's
not
bad. I picked. Speaking of Black Cat, I picked this one up. It's the J. Scott Campbell. I read that. It's actually pretty good too.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
I didn't expect to like it because I picked it up for J. Scott Campbell cover alone. That's why
Yeah.
I picked this one up. But I actually read it and I was like, hey, not
When,
terrible either. So
when you and
maybe
I
I'll
went
pick up
to
issue 2 and check it out.
when you and I went to Brick House, I picked that up while I was there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's been out more than a week. That one's been
Yeah.
out for a few weeks. But
Yeah.
yeah, I picked one up too. Excuse me. I picked up Battle World #1.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting too. I have not read it.
Okay.
But I thought it would look kind of neat. So I'm gonna read it as soon as
I
I
am
can. And
seeing a lot of coolness on there, a lot of
yeah.
nods to older style characters. Maestro's in there,
Maestro,
Starbrand.
Odin, everything. Yeah.
Wow, that's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I'll let you know how it turns
Yeah,
out.
definitely.
You'll like this one. Masters of the Universe Sword of Flaws #1
Ooh, very
by Dark
nice.
Horse. I have not read it yet. I haven't read any of the remainder ones that I'm going to show you.
Speaking of Masters
Yeah.
of the Universe, the trailer is going to be coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. But I just love that cover too. It's kinda
that
cool.
is a gorgeous cover.
Yeah, it's really neat.
You can't tell bad Masters of the Universe stories. I mean, you can,
But
but on that cover, man, that looks like it's going to be amazing on the inside.
yeah. All right, Predator kills the Marvel Universe #1.
Ooh, that's new.
So that one I'm actually excited to read, and we'll see how this one works out.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's gone against Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Black Panther
Mhm.
singularly so far, and now it's
Yeah.
the entire Marvel universe.
Notice he's holding up the Iron Man. Yeah. So
That is wonderful.
he's kicked some booty.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see. And finally, I had to pick this one up because everyone else was. The Deadpool Batman #1.
Oh, you got it.
You won't like this one more than likely, Tim.
I won't. Oh, yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. I have not read it yet either, but I've heard good things, so we'll see.
Wow.
So those are the new books some of the
Okay.
new books that I've picked up. I could go through another couple stacks, but I'm not going to waste y'all's time. A couple from my collection that I would kind of wanted to show off a little bit. Sorry, there we go. Marvel Tales Annual #2.
Ooh.
This one is a reprint of the origin of the X-Men. So basically, X-Men #1.
Yeah.
The origin of the Avengers.
Wow.
The origin of Doctor Strange. Yeah, it's got all kinds of cool.
That's
And
got a lot.
yeah, it's a pretty cool book. It's in okay shape. I'd put it in the 4-5 range if I had to guess.
Yeah.
5.0. So
when Marvel Tales was big, when you and I were younger, I was hammering through those, getting to read old Spider-Man stories and stuff like that.
yeah, I bought a collection a while back, and it had a ton of these, probably 40.
You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, man, and from 1965, so it's only a couple years removed from the original stories.
That's
which is
great.
pretty neat. Staying with Marvel Tales, Marvel Tales #4.
Oh, wow.
That one's really cool.
Look at that. The yellow on that is so clean.
Yeah, this one, if I were to get it great cleaned and pressed, there is a small rip there. If that rip hadn't been there, I'd say this would probably be in the 7.0 range. But that rip, that rip, right, you might I can't see it, but it's right there. Yeah,
right there.
Yeah, so that hurts it, but that's not, that's not.
Wow.
I'm not sending this to get graded anyway. So it's just one of those cool books that I own that I like, and
that's great.
And as you know, I have an affinity, a more recent affinity for the Silver Age stuff. So
yeah,
that's why I love these things. And of course, #5. These are the earliest issues that I have of the Marvel Tales. I've got a lot in the teens and the 20s, things like that. But this one's pretty cool too.
I love how they've got 4 full stories in there.
It retells Amazing Spider-Man #8, Tales to Astonish #40, Strange Tales 103, and Journey into Mystery I'm not sure what number that is. But yeah.
Because that was the only way you could get reprints aside from, or older issues, aside from finding them out in the wild back then.
And you could always find these even later years. You could still find them for $1.
Yeah.
Now some of these have got some value, but they're usually no more than between $15 and $30. So you can still find them, and they're still so
Yeah.
they're not far enough removed from the original printing. I mean, it's still like reading the real thing. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
That's
It's pretty cool.
wonderful.
So yeah, those are the books that I wanted to show tonight.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, next episode we will have a ton more for Showcase.
Heck
Now we are going to move on to the money, honey. We are going to go
yeah.
to trending. And there's some pretty cool stuff this week. So, Wes, you've gotten 3 books that you chose, and I chose
Mhm.
3 too. And I've got a hot take on one of these books that you chose.
Uh-oh.
So I'm
That
gonna
that I chose?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's going to be a hot
I'm
take that a
looking
lot of
forward to
people
hearing
don't
it.
like. All right, so Wes, why don't you go ahead and get us started with this amazing issue right here?
All right. Yeah, Web of Spider-Man 38. Sorry about that. So there was a 609% increase in sales between now and last week. So this is a minor-ish key. It's the first
Yeah.
appearance of Tombstone.
Yeah.
And that was rumored somehow to be tied to the Spider-Man Noir TV series that's either coming out or in production. I think it's about to come
Yeah.
out, actually. And also a rumored villain to be in the new Spider-Man movie that'll be coming out in 2026.
Yeah.
Brand new day. So that's the reason for the bump. At least that's what they're thinking. You can find these in your $1-2 bins and low grade. Mid grade, you're looking between 5 and 8. High grade, you're looking no higher than $20.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty certain you could probably find this sucker in dollar bins, even in near mint, because it's not one of those books that's like a known key.
Yeah.
It's like when you see it, you know.
Yeah.
So
and especially
if you're
with Tombstone not even on the cover.
exactly. So if you go digging in these, I mean, there's a good chance you can find this for
Yeah.
$1, maybe $2.
Yeah.
So
And
keep a lookout for that one.
the thing I like about Web of Spider-Man so much is that a lot of the books, with the exception of the first, and I think it's 128, first appearance of Scarlet Spider,
118.
118. A lot of them are $5 or under, so they're really,
Oh, yeah.
really easy to
Yeah.
get. And this
And
exactly
yeah, most
that
of the
until just recently.
exactly most of the keys in the Web of Spider-Man are very minor.
Yeah,
Most of them.
at best.
Yeah.
All right, moving right along, Wes. Take us into the realm of DC.
Is this the one you have the hot take on?
No,
No. Okay.
not at all.
Vigilante #1. There's a 300% increase in sales between this week and last week. It is the key significance is it's just the first ongoing series of Vigilante.
Yeah.
It's not his first appearance. What was that, Tim?
You would ask me that right now without me being able to prepare. I have no clue.
I'll give you a second to think about it.
Okay.
Anyway, so and basically it's all because of the show, the Peacemaker Part 2, or Season 2. There's no other reason for this bump. This book usually you can find $1 or $2 again. Low grade, mid grade, 5 to 6, maybe 7. High grade, you're not going to spend more than 15 to 20. To be honest with you, and it's hard to find the high grade because you got this yellow, very yellow border and things like that. So I've got a very high grade copy, but I'm not going to be able to pay any bills with it. So it's pretty cool.
The copy I have, I got from you not too long ago.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
I had a couple at one time.
Yep. This is a classic, and I think
it is
cover.
It is a cool cover. It is a really cool cover.
Super cool. All right, now let's get to this one.
So this one right here, I actually neglected to put in my top covers list the other week. We did one of those. Go back and check out that video, by the way, guys. It's a really cool video where we each did our top. What we do, 5 or 10 covers a piece.
Yeah.
Go back and look. This should have been in.
This
on
was
that list.
An honorable mention, I believe.
Was it an honorable mention? Okay.
So.
Well, either way, this is one of my favorite covers of all time.
Yeah.
#1, Captain America Annual #8. So there's a 200% increase in sales. I don't know if that's super significant. That could just be, no big deal. Iconic cover by Mike Zeck. The first appearance of Tess 1. I'm not exactly sure who that is. Do you know?
Nobody important.
I didn't think so.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's part of my hot take.
Yeah, and there's no real clear reason as to why it's on there other than maybe the bump in sales for some
Yeah.
reason. So it's one of those things where it's like, hey, there's a bump in sales. Keep a look on it. We're not sure why, but keep a look on it or
Yeah.
keep a lookout on it. So I think that's just kind of what it is. There
Yeah.
was no clear reason given. This is one of those books that I don't own and I really want to own in high grade because I would love to have this sucker graded at a 9.8.
Yes.
You're looking value wise, mid to low grade. I mean, it's not super cheap. I mean, like low grade, you maybe $15 for low grade, 10, 15. Mid grade, you're kind of starting to get in the 20s, 30s. High grade, $60 to $70. Now that's that's a big fluctuate. That can go back and forth. But this is one of those books where high grade is going to cost you a little bit. May not be as high as 70 sometimes. You might get lucky and get it for the 40 or 50 range, but it's definitely not super cheap. And it's all because it's a wonderful cover that everybody loves and covets.
Because of that cover.
Yep.
Because of cover alone. So my hot take on this book is if it weren't for the cover, this book would be absolutely abysmal.
I don't think that's a hot take at all. There's a lot of books out there that are cover alone. I mean,
this is it. Like the inside battle between. Have you read this? You've read this.
It's been so long.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
The inside battle between Captain America and Wolverine lasts a page and a half, maybe less, and it is not good at all. The cover alludes to super awesomeness, and the interior definitely does not deliver. I used to own this book only for the cover. Now, cover alone, this is one of the most iconic covers Marvel has ever put out, both with Captain America and with Wolverine. And who better to do the artwork than Mike Zeck? And if I remember right, and you can correct me in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen, if I remember right, this cover was a last minute cover for him to do because they didn't either they didn't have anything finalized, or it was like, hey, we need a cover, Mike, can you do this? Yeah, I got it. And he did that.
Wow.
And that's absolutely fantastic.
I mean, well done, Mr. Zeck.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, there's a lot of comics out there where it's just cover alone. Batman 423. That's not a key, but it's expensive because it's an awesome cover. What's that other? There's like there's quite a few. I was trying to think of another one, but I mean, that's just another example. The only reason it's expensive is because everybody wants that cover. I don't believe it's a key issue. So, but
the battle.
At least this one is a minor key. I mean, it's very minor.
Yeah, battle between Wolverine and Captain America, classic battle accordingly. But I think it's all based on cover.
100%.
Yeah. All right, moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of Batman 423, Wes, let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Wow. Hot take. This is only good because of
you and I both have copies of this in different print runs. Mine is the second print, and I believe you have a third print. Is that
third
correct?
print? Yep.
Yeah. So
and mine's not nearly as good a shape as yours.
This one's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
But this is the first print right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is obviously iconic cover artwork by Todd McFarlane. That's the only thing it has going for it. The interior story may or may not be good. I've never read it because I was afraid to open it because of the cover. 154% increase in copies sold the week previous versus this week. This book goes up, it goes down. This is one of those investment books because it commands such a high dollar based on that cover. Now, low grade copies, I mean, this is beat up dirt rag stuff, $20 is what you're looking at. Mids, you're looking at 80 to 120, and in the high grades, the 9.6, 9.8s, you're looking at $240 for first prints. Second prints and third prints vary in price. But first prints are coveted because they're first prints. Second prints are also super sought after, and third prints, I think, are the harder ones to find because they have the lower print run. Correct me in the comments section, though. So yeah, low grade $20, mid grade 80 to 100, high grade 240.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And then let's go with some G.I.
I
Joe.
knew you were gonna pick that one. I knew it. I saw it. I'm gonna leave that one for Tim.
Let Tim take that. G.I. Joe, if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, it's one of my favorite titles. I'm working on the Marvel run right now, and I think I have about 2/3 of it, in no small part because of you, Wes. But I don't have this. This I do not have. First issue of G.I. Joe for Marvel, first team appearance of G.I. Joe, first appearance of a buttload of characters.
15 characters.
Yeah, the big ones: Snake Eyes, Scarlet, Breaker, Rock and Roll, Stalker, one of my favorite GI Joes, Clutch, Steeler, General Hawk. He was a field commander at this time. Cobra is introduced here. Cobra Commander, the Baroness, etc., etc. This book is incredibly on the rise right now, and like 423, this book commands a hefty premium.
Oh yeah.
So 200% increase in copies sold the previous week versus this week. Low grade copies are round about the same, $18 to $20. And again, that's dirt rag stuff. That's stuff that's really beat up and torn to pieces. Mid grade, you're looking at 60 to 80, and high grade copies 180 or more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is definitely one to have if you are an investment collector.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then last but not least, let's go with this Comics Greatest World, week 1, Barbed Wire. This is the first appearance of the character and also first cover appearance. This has an 825% increase in copies sold since the previous week, all because it was announced that Barbed Wire is going to be developed for a TV series under Pamela Anderson's new production company. Ever since she got with Liam Neeson, she's been doing a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Are they a thing?
They are 100%.
Oh, it's been confirmed?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
They are as coupled as couples can be. Ladies and gentlemen, this book is very easy to obtain. It should still be in dollar racks right now. And if anybody asks more than $3 for this, they are overcharging. Very low grade copies are $1, mid grades $2, high grades are $3. You shouldn't pay any more than $3 for this. And I don't even think you should do that. This is a dollar book all day long. But it's still cool. This is when Dark Horse was trying their hand at superhero stuff, and they had Barbed Wire, Ghost, X, and several other characters and stuff. And it was quite popular for a little while.
Yeah.
And Barbed Wire got the movie that was the sexual awakening of every person in the world in the 90s.
I'd pay $3 for that.
Yeah, I would too. All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is trending books this week. Come back next episode so you can see what we think are the books that you should put your eyes on. All right, Wes, we have gone through trivia, we've gone through showcase, we've gone through trending, and now it is time to go through this week in comic history.
Yes.
What year did you take us back to?
We chose randomly, as usual, 1988.
1988.
October of 1988.
Oh, yeah.
Exact.
All right. This week in comic history, 1988, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in about 5 seconds. This week in comic history, we go all the way back to 1988, and what a year for comic books.
Yeah, there was some cool stuff.
Yeah, so there's some very neat things that came out this year, some number ones, and one really important one that I think you will enjoy. So let's start right off, guys. Issue number 1 of Hawk and Dove.
Yeah.
This is the resurgence of the characters in the late 80s. This is the first appearance of the new Dove that comes after that one right there. The guy in the ghost shape is killed off, and they replace him with a female version of Dove. This was a big deal back in the 80s. And sticking with duos, let's go to the first ongoing
Yeah.
series.
I found this kind of interesting that
Yep.
the first Cloak and Dagger, first Hawk and I thought that was
Yeah.
really kind of interesting.
Absolutely. So you've got that right there. That's DC's counterpart to
Mm-hmm.
Cloak and Dagger. And Cloak and Dagger had great success with their miniseries and what they were doing in Strange Tales 2, and they were well deserved to get their first ongoing. All right, going to kind of independent, but still with Marvel, we move along to Transformers number 45, The Return of Circuit Breaker. She was, I think she showed up in issue 3 or issue 4, something like that, and you didn't see her again until right here. Transformers was pretty heavy back then too.
Mm-hmm.
Really good stuff.
Another one of your favorite runs.
That's right, and I do have this issue. Moving forward, Adventures of Superman. We've got something very bad about to happen to Jimmy Olsen. I like this
Oh,
cover. Jerry Ordway. Yeah,
yeah.
super good stuff. Now, this one, Wes, I know is one of your absolute favorites.
Oh, yeah. One of my top favorite covers of all time.
Yeah, and you've even got the t-shirt to prove it.
I do. I should have worn it tonight.
Excalibur number 1 comes out in October of 1988. You've got Nightcrawler, Shadowcat, Phoenix, Captain Britain, and Megan, and Lockheed is floating around in there somewhere too. Yeah. This series ran for well over 100 issues with several annuals. It was an incredibly popular series, and Alan Davis doing the writing on this was phenomenal. All right, heading off to Independence right now. If you know Ninja Turtles, you know Usagi Yojimbo. Yeah, very cool stuff.
Yeah.
Super popular independent character that still holds a lot of popularity today.
Oh, you found that number 1, and you're in good shape.
Oh my God.
That thing is,
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
yeah.
Heading over to DC, we have Batman 424. So
Ooh, close.
this was September. That is October. But you've got Jason Todd as Robin here, so a lot of things are going on. This is before Death in the Family. So there you go. And I love the Vertigo sense that's going on.
Yeah.
Heading over to Marvel, we have Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom versus the Beyonder with the Molecule Man, and don't forget the FF down below.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
I just can't see them.
Yeah, they're in there. This is very reminiscent of Jack Kirby. I dig it. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yep. And this is only a couple of years after Secret Wars and Secret Wars 2. So that's pretty neat. Now, this one I really liked, and I was surprised that Dark Horse was doing this. Now, Dark Horse at this time is a very young company, but they had IPs, intellectual properties. And check out that Godzilla. That is fantastic.
I've got a few issues of Dark Horse Godzilla.
Really?
A couple issues.
Yeah.
I don't know which ones, but
that cover right there, that looks amazing to me. And
yeah.
To know that Dark Horse at this time was putting out Godzilla is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. And we are going to round it out, ladies and gentlemen, with an homage in 1988. Check out that Amazing Spider-Man 306.
Yeah.
Yeah. The homage to Action Comics.
I don't know what that's homaging. I just can't put my finger on it.
Only the first comic book to start the superhero crime. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, this is original printing, by the way.
Yep.
So,
exactly.
Just no big deal. No big deal. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even.
Is it what
like
you
whatever?
Use to fan yourself with when you're hot?
Yeah.
Yeah, check that out. Todd McFarlane doing the homage to Action Comics #1. Absolutely fantastic. We love that.
Yep. Sure do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here with us today. We greatly appreciate you joining us for the journey. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this type of content, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. We would love to have you. We're at 241 subscribers right now as of this recording, and we can't wait to get to 250, hit the next milestone to 300, and so much more. And we want you guys here to be a part of that. Wes, what is it you always say?
I always say get on the ground floor, but you know what? We're not brand new anymore. I don't think. I don't think we're. I think we're what 6 or 7 months old now, so we're not brand new, but we're still new.
Yeah, we can still use the
Yeah,
new title until
yeah.
March
We got to
next year.
take brand off, but we are still new. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So, but we'd love to have you guys join our family. We love the interactions we're having with you guys. We love the feedback we're getting from you guys.
Oh yeah.
And we're just having so much fun doing this. So we do appreciate you guys. Every single view, every single like, every single, even the dislikes, which we haven't gotten any.
No.
We just like the feedback. So we
Yeah.
appreciate it, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes us incredibly happy to see those numbers. Also,
Mhm.
guys, if you want to check us out on Facebook, do that right over here at Comic Evolution on Facebook. Tell the kids to get off your lawn so you can check out Comic of the Day and pack rips and all kinds of other cool stuff at Comic Evolution on Facebook.
Yeah.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tim. This beautiful man over here is Wes. This is Comic Evolution, and we will see you next time.